folks. A word from our sponsors. Not actually a sponsor, but I just want to mention I've been using White Elephant pipe cleaners. These are the best pipe cleaners I've come to use. There's the cotton on them seems to be more absorbent, and the wire from within the wire, holding the cotton in place, is more rigid, so you can, whenever you fold it over to clean all the nooks and crannies in your pipe, it seems to get more, if you imagine bending a pipe cleaner in half, some of them are just, they just kind of fold over, but this, they kind of spring, there's a spring, there's tension, so whenever you fold it in half and jam it in, there's tension, and it's getting more purchase on the walls of the shank. So yeah, for me personally, these are by far the best pipe cleaners I've used, and I will continue to buy these. White Elephant. I've used their charcoal activated charcoal filters. They're great. I can't see if they're better or worse than Vaughn, Dr. Pearl, but altogether, they have meerschaum granule filters, which I've yet to try. I've heard very good things about them. But yeah, I'm not receiving any money from White Elephant, but I just think you guys should know they are pretty damn good. Check them out. Thanks. Hello, YTPC. What about you? Piper Cassidy here once again. I hope you liked that little sneak preview of my pipe rack. The wife thinks I should keep it the color it is because it's kind of pale. It makes the darkness of the pipes then stand out. Most of them are dark anyway. But I think I might stain it. What do you think? Should I stain the wood or leave it as it is? I was thinking of sanding it down and then getting a nice dark stain on her. We're going to kill 2 or 3 birds with one stone today, folks. I've got a couple of things to cover. Instead of making 2 separate videos, I just thought I'd do them at the same time. So NW Pipe, it's a VR to his call to care. We'll get into that in just a moment. Bit of housekeeping. I'm smoking the recent win of the Instagram Termius Shakum competition. So that's a Shakum Atlas Yellow. And in it, I'm smoking the Black Irish X. I have been enjoying the Black Irish X over the past 4 days or so. And if I had to choose, I would stick with the brown. But I don't have to choose. I can be a greedy bastard and smoke both. But, if I had to choose, I prefer the brown. This is identical to the brown, except they take it and they put it through a further process. They steam it and they press it and they add olive oil, I think, and the heat and the pressure turns it black. This does get rid of some of the tars and some of the nicotine, so it is actually not as strong nicotine-wise as the brown, but it's what it lacks in that it makes up for in the extra flavour. But it's completely different. It just goes to show you, a little process or 2 extra, and the whole profile of the tobacco is completely different. It's changed. It's pretty amazing stuff. So, it is beautiful though, but yeah, it's quite strong. So if you're a beginner pipe smoker, I would maybe use a smaller bowl. Take your time and have a mug of sugary tea. So, NW Pipe asked us to do a VR call to care, in which we make ourselves readily available for anyone basically within the YTPC, or I believe anyone who watches the content, or anyone who happens to stumble across the channel. just to say then, I am available. I will join in this, obviously. It's a good thing. So this is a call to care, and I'm here, guys. If you need me, my email address is in the about section of the YouTube channel. If there's something on your mind and you need some discretion, I'll keep it to myself, obviously. If you need a different pair of ears to listen to you, somebody put it like that to me recently, a different pair of ears. You know who you are. Thank you. If you need someone to talk to, you're having issues, mental health or otherwise, just get in touch. Send me an email. I'll send you my mobile number and we'll chat over WhatsApp, over Zoom, over whatever. If you want, that's fine by me. Seriously. I've been in a position very recently where I've needed to speak to people. There's no shame in it. There's no shame in reaching out for help. Even if that's for your doctor or you need a head shrink, psychiatrist, whatever you want to call it. There's no shame in that. There's no shame. I'm reaching out, maybe even getting medication that you need. No shame in that. People take pills for all sorts of things. What's the shame in taking a pill for something that's going to make you healthier? I'd take any amount of pills to feel normal, good, healthy. So there's no shame in that. So I'm part of this call to care, obviously. So give me a shout if your head's up your ass and you want someone who's, I've been through it all. Trust me, I've been through it. So just leveling with you. I know what the crack is. Give me a shout if you're having real trouble. And I'll help you what way I can. Even if I can do more than just listen to you, I'll do it. So, with that out of the way, woo, she's tickly on the old tongue. She's more earthy and salty and savoury than the brown. With that out of the way, the other bird I wanted to kill with my stone, this is theoretical, okay? The birds that are being culled today with my theoretical stone is the 5 blends and 3 others. Now, it's to name 5 blends, each of them a different category. Mark, you were too late, you old bastard. Calling me out. Eric Weaver, Sea Smoke Pipes, got there first. But I appreciate it. So, Eric Weaver, my response to you, these are my 5 blends then. The first one has to be an everyday blend. For me, personally, I'm going to say Amphora Original. Now, that may not be an everyday blend for people who don't like burley, because it's a burley blend. It's a burley Virginia blend with a mild cocoa chocolate topping. I just hit my tooth. I did dry this out for quite a while, so I don't know why it's... Right. So that's my everyday blend because it's very subtly flavoured. There's no in-your-face topping, and the burleys are extremely desirable. In that, I mean, they do what burleys do best in that blend, for me personally. It's verging on sweet, it's nutty, very nutty. It's very subtle, it's not in your face, If you smoke it fast, it'll taste like crap, like Marlboro Reds, like you're inhaling. If you smoke it properly, take your time, it's beautiful, completely different. The topping is not even there, in my opinion. And the Virginias in the support role just help to sweeten up the whole experience. So that's my everyday blend. OTC blend, over the counter blend. I'd say Lane Limited 1Q. I've had the help of fellow YTPC member sending me stuff. It was from Philadelphia. His local tobacconist was calling it angel food, but apparently it was a complete replica, if not exactly the same as the Lane Limited 1Q. We don't really have well, we do have OTC blends in the UK. You do go into your brick and mortar and they have their own, you know. So that's my OTC blend. My Friday night blend, whatever the hell that means. So something I like, oomph, a bit of oomph on a Friday night. I'm going to say, it's actually unusual, I'm going to say it's an English squadron leader for the Friday night, because I like a bit of Latakia late in the evening, but not too much, and squadron leader's got a really perfect balance, I would say, in the English region. So that's my Friday night blend, squadron leader, Gawith and Hogarth. My tobacco to impress friends. I agree with Eric Weaver on this. What the hell do you mean? Who? Bill from beside me who doesn't smoke a pipe? Or Sue next to me on the other side who smokes a pipe? Who? I'll assume that they're just my friends then, yeah? And I want to impress my friends who don't smoke, most of them. And I've recently received a blend from a very good friend. We'll go into that after, but it's Eileen's Dream from Cornell and Deal, isn't it? C&D? Or no. It's CAO. CAO. Eileen's Dream, which is a chocolate and white truffle, or white chocolate, I think, and truffle aromatic blend. I believe it's Virginia Burley and Black Cavendish. I may be wrong. But the smell of that will impress your friends if they don't smoke. Certainly. So Eileen's Dream, that's my tobacco to impress friends. Special occasion smoke, finally, number 5, special occasion smoke. I suppose a special occasion means something rare that you don't have much of. And again, this is something that's been gifted to me very recently, and we'll go into that again after this section. And it would be the Cornell and Deal Carolina Red Flake, the small batch, which has recently been given to me. And it's very special. I never thought I would see this tobacco, let alone be able to smoke it or own it, a full tin of it. And that's my special occasion. I've no idea. I've had Red Virginia in different blends, but I haven't had it where it's not avoidable and this is definitely Carolina Red Flake by Cornell and Deal. It's a small batch. There's a bit of Perique in there, but it's mainly red Virginias. And I'm looking forward to seeing whether it is ketchupy, you know, vinegary. I think I'm a bit of a weirdo, so I might like it. A lot of people like it. I don't think the guy, our friend who sent it to me, likes the stuff too much. I've heard him say he doesn't like red Virginias too much. Maybe that's why he got rid of it. No. But that's it. Everyday blend. And for an original, over-the-counter blend, Lane Limited 1Q for your vanilla goodness. Friday night blend, Squadron Leader, what? The tobacco to impress friends, sure it's Eileen's dream, Bagara. And our special occasion smoke is the Carolina Red Flake from Cornell and Dale. So, wanted to talk a bit about the YTPC generally, and I've touched on this before. I've made some really good friends. I've connected with a lot of people. There is, however, one man in particular who has been extremely kind to me in my smoking journey. He is a smoker of 35, maybe over 35 years. He might be over 35 years smoking. I just can't get over how sometimes within this community people are extraordinarily kind to each other with their comments and everything else. But Uncle Phil has been really nice to me recently. He sent me a package, and in it, I was dicking around and we were showing each other pipes we'd found online, and I'd found this pipe and I said, this is my dream meerschaum, and it was a meerschaum dragon inlay from Alternate Pipes. If you go onto Alternate Pipes and search dragon, you'll see it. And it's got a silver spigot mount and a silver cap. And then he sent me, he was already saying, I'm gonna send you some tobacco. I was like, okay. But he sent me a picture of this beautiful pipe, meerschaum pipe. You'll see it. I haven't brought it for the video today. I should have. You're gonna see it a lot. You're gonna see it. But it's a meerschaum pipe. Beautiful. It's from Hussein Kaur, the carver. Hussein Kaur. And with a silver cap and silver spigot. Beautiful meerschaum. 1/4 to a half bend in her. I think it's a kind of a 2 bends. There's a bend in the stummel shank, and then there's another bend on the mouthpiece, so it adds up to maybe a half bend, but it's a 1/4 bend pipe. Beautiful meerschaum. And he says, I don't smoke it anymore, and she deserves to be smoked. I'm gonna send it to you. Shut up and take it. So yeah, so he sent me that. But not only did he send me that, he's heard me talking. He knows that I'm a burley guy. He knows that I like the nutty, chocolatey flavors in tobacco, and he sent me. Not only did he send me that lovely meerschaum pipe, which cost an arm and a leg, I'm sure, but he sent me another little dinky Rattray 9mm pipe, because he knows I like the filters, and a beautiful 7LE 305, which you'll see a lot, which takes a 6mm balsa, but who cares about that? I've been smoking it, and it's fantastic. Beautiful pipe. But he sent me a tin of Eileen's Dream. How the hell? He just thinks that he wouldn't like it. And I talk about the flavours, the Irish liqueur, chocolate, nutty flavours. I love that. So he sent me it. He sent me a batch of the rare Carolina Red Flake from Cornell and Deal. He sent me a 100-gram limited edition tin of London mixture from McBaron. So it's the old-fashioned tin. It's a rerun that they just did for a limited time only. And he sent me some, by accident, some Rever plug. I was like, the Revoir plug, I've been looking forward to try. And he was like, I didn't send you that, did I? So he put it in the box by accident. He was actually looking for it to smoke himself. I was like, where the hell? And he said he'd convinced himself that he hadn't got any. He had never had any. And then I told him, thanks for sending me the Revoir plug as well. I've been looking forward to trying it. So, sorry about that, Phil. So, just a big thank you. Totally, like, I just couldn't get over how somebody could be so kind. Thank you very much. Uncle Phil, you're a good mate. We've made plans in the future, Uncle Phil and I, to do something. I'll not go into details, but it's a very exciting idea, and I hope it happens. It will happen. Whenever this bloody COVID buggers off, will it bugger off? I mean, I don't want to get too much into it, but if I was in charge of the UK right now, I would shield those who need shielding and open everything else up and just get this thing done with, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, and I'm not particularly, researched up on endemic diseases and viruses, but we're flushing the economy down the drain. I do realise it's a very dangerous disease. I know 2 people personally who have passed away. I didn't know them, but I do know them, people that know them, that type of thing. It's actually a father and a son, and both of them were buried within 2 weeks of each other. Now, the father had underlying health conditions, but it seems it'll just take out anyone like that, so they need to be shielded. But the son, as far as I'm aware, lean, healthy enough. So, folks, we all need to, I don't know, I think we need to open everything up, but at the same time, who am I to say? Who am I to say anything? It seems we're flushing the economy down the drain. More people die of different things. But at the same time, I can empathize. It's scary. It is scary. So it's become a political discussion now, like every bloody thing. Like that song from Skunk and Nancy. Remember the punk band in the 90s? The black lady with the shaved head was the front singer. She had that song. Was it called Political? Yes, it's political. Everything's political. But yeah. So once again, just to touch on the call to care. If anyone wants to talk about COVID or anything, but it doesn't have to be about COVID at all. I just can't keep this stuff lit. So that's it. That's my 5 tobaccos. And oh yeah, I need to shout out 3 people. Jesus. I know Mark Northeast Piper's been through it. I don't know if Uncle Phil's been called out. So Uncle Phil, sorry mate, you're one of them. Dale Piper, hopefully you haven't been called out yet. I want to call you out. I'm almost tempted to. I think no, Tim's been called. I think. Let's hear from Chelsea at Dooza Pipes. if she hasn't already. Hopefully not. Those are my 3. If they've already been called, then I apologise. I'm not up to date with everyone's videos. Uncle Phil, Chelsea at Doos of Pipes, and Dale, John Pounder, Dale Pipe. Hopefully you'll watch these and you'll do it. I'll leave your names in the bucket as well. But folks, listen, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. This is very strong. Very strong. I can feel my head swimming a bit. Flavour wise, I definitely prefer the brown. I will do a review, a comparison. But listen, it's been 24 minutes and 13 seconds. I'm rambling. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I shall speak to you shortly. Toodle pip!